Hello everyone and welcome. First of all, thank you so much for getting this template. And this video, I'm going to show you how to set it up properly so that you can get the most out of it. So let's get started. As you can see, this is a very simple yet powerful template. It is divided into different sections, and the main one is the one that contains the training program. And it is grouped by week here, and if you untoggle them you can see the days of the week and the workouts for that day. This section you can add more workouts, change these ones, remove some. It's your template, so you personalize it however you want, and you can check a workout done here once you complete it. And as you can see here, this section will keep count of how many workouts you have marked as done. And this percentage is taking into consideration how many workouts are here. So you can have the percentage of finished workouts you have according to how many you have pending. And if you open the card here, you will see a comment section. If you have any comments regarding the workout of the day, you can leave them here. And you also have a milestone property. A milestone is something important that happened or something that you want to highlight with this workout. This is a very simple and cool way I have found to keep myself motivated to keep working and stay on track of my workout. But for example, I this let's say Monday, the first workout of this program. Well, first first workout completed. And if I close it, you will see it shows up here. And let's say, I don't know, maybe by week 4, I did chest and back. And when you do chest, you do a lot of push ups, right? Well, let's say, well, I just did 200 push ups. That's amazing. Well, I will say, I just broke, yeah, broke my push up push up record, and a muscle there, and they will show up here. So when I'm going back in time to see my progress, I can see them here, but I also can see them in this section all at once. So this is a cool way to see, oh, look how much progress I have had so far. Another section is the weekly control, which is the weight and body measures control. As you can see here, these are the default values because we don't have any information, but we'll add some information to show you how this works. Something to have into consideration is that the weight, you need to enter it in kilograms. I know some of you might use pounds as a weight unit, but in this case, we use the weight in kilograms to calculate the BMI, which is the body mass index. The formula is programmed that way. Another thing to take into consideration is that you have to set up your height. What happens here, I didn't add a height property here because, well, the height doesn't change too much, especially if you're an adult. So I add the height as a default value in the template, but of course you need to set up your own height. And how we do that is by going to the database that you can find here in the weight and body measures database. Then you go to this blue button here, you click the arrow, you find the control add today template, click the three dots here, and then edit. And the height, you have to enter here in centimeters. Why centimeters? Well, because the formula will change the centimeters to meters and then use the height in meters to calculate the body mass index along with the weight in kilograms. That's why we have to enter the weight in kilograms and the height in centimeters here. And in my case, my height is 171.9 centimeters. We close this. The rest of the information you can leave it just as it is. And now we are ready to add some measures here. As you can see here, if I click this button, I can add some data here. Let's work with these 3 or 4 values for the sake of saving time. Let's say I weigh 90, 90 kilograms. My neck, I don't know, 44 centimeters. Shoulders, 120. Chest, I don't know, 115. Let's just leave it like that. As you can see here, this data will show up here. This always will show the last record you add. And there is no variation, no, not week, no overall, because we only have one record. But if another week passes, we add more records here. Let's say, well, I lost 3 kilograms, well, 87. Neck, I don't know, maybe 40. Chest, like 120. Okay. As you can see here, well, now it is measuring the variation in percentage and in numbers here. But the values are the same. Why? Because, well, this is taking into consideration last week, and this is like from the first value, and the first value was last week, so it makes sense. But let's say in another week passes, and we'll say, well, I gain 1 kilogram. Now my weight is 88. Neck 43. Shoulders, I don't know, 120 again. Chest 111. And we close this, and as you can see, this is measuring. Well, I just gained 1 kilogram from taking into consideration last week, but since I started, I have lost 2 kilograms. Same here, my body mass index is higher, but overall still lower than when I started. Same here with neck and the chest. Well, I'm just killing it with the chest. So that's it for this section. Just make sure to keep your records updated. And another good thing here to keep track of is the physical change or the visual change. So if we untoggle this, we can see that, well, my initial pictures, you can add as many pictures as you want here. You can create more properties or just leave a few. And then after 30 days, you update your pictures, and then after 30 days, and then after 90 days, and so on. Well, that's pretty much it. Now the databases, just for you to get to know them. Well, this is the main database for this section, which is the training program. I recommend you to start here and just start personalizing these, your weeks, you're adding your own workouts here. Another database is, well, the weight and body measures. You can see all your records here by date. Obviously, all of them, I add them today, but these will have the date of the record itself. The variation tracking, that is this section, is just a database that tracks whatever you add in this database weight and body measures. The physical change, which is the database for the pictures. And workouts completed, which is this section that only keeps track of how many workouts you have completed so far. Well, that's it for this template. Remember that in the main page of this template you have my contact information. If you have any feedback or problems with this template, or if you want to hire my services, well, feel free to contact me anytime you want, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So, well, enjoy your template and have a good time.